Welcome to Forest Gate Community Garden. We are more hopeful than in our last video, as we will be opening again soon. A tidy up is underway in preparation. It's early July. Let's take a stroll round the garden, beginning at the wildflower bed. June is the prime month for wildflowers, but there's enough of interest remaining. There's wild carrot with its umbrella of florets. There's golden and red poppies, which keep coming and will for many months yet. Corn marigolds are bright as the summer sun, with spear thistles bristling to keep away all comers. Let's head to the cereal project. There are 10 cereals here, maturing nicely. Back row, barley, grown for brewing and animal feed. Emma wheat, an ancient variety dating back 11,000 years to the dawn of arable farming. Oats, with its sprays of single seeds. Red Fife wheat, a 19th century Canadian wheat. And here's Japanese rice in a homemade paddy. Last in the back row is rye. Rye is not grown much in the UK, but popular in Germany and Eastern Europe for rye bread. Bottom row, we have a sweet corn, which will grow as tall as an elephant's eye. And next to it, a dwarf maize, which might make it to a Shetland pony's eye. Then teff, an Ethiopian cereal. It's a tumble of grass, with as yet no sign of seed. And lastly, a winter wheat. This came from our bird feeder. Birds are messy eater. Seeds dropped to the ground, germinated and grew. So we potted some up to join the cereal project. All our cereals, you may have noted, are growing in cardboard boxes, bar the rice. Mostly the boxes have held out. What we have learnt is, don't lift them. Too collapsed when we try. Here we have yellow hollyhocks. They grow so tall that they can't stand up straight and must be supported. Bees love them for their pollen, and snails love them too for their succulent leaves. Our pond is quiet. There are a few fat tadpoles, which, like amphibious Peter Pans, refuse to become frogs. There's water boatmen, which dive in the murk as soon as they detect motion. The irises have gone to seed. We have a few monkey flowers. The blooms like snapdragons. Here's a papyrus. Its brothers on the Nile are 2 meters tall. But what can beat a water lily? Queen of the pond, stately and serene on the pool surface. This is acanthus, also called bear's breeches. The flowers don't look much like breeches to me. And what tiny bear would wear them? It was hit first by the drought and then by snails. Luckily, we still have the flowers. In these tyres we have herbs, chives, mint, oregano, more mint, and rosemary. Behind them we have the apple tree donated by the Irish pensioners who met at Durning Hall for their tea dance. That has to be past tense, as sadly they won't be back for a while with coronavirus around. We are coming to our side gate with its new bell. It will be the point of entry for the time being. There's the hand wash, when you come in and when you go out. In use for volunteers, but soon we hope for visitors. You perhaps. Here's globe thistles. They remind me of the pimply planet of the Little Prince in the book by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. If you haven't read it, it won't take you long. It has big writing and lots of pictures. This perennial sweet pea is now a feature, returning every year. Low maintenance, high delight. Our Budleigh Arch is like a railway tunnel. By the closed-off bookshed is a burdock with leaves the size of tea trays. Its burrs, which contain the seeds, disperse by sticking to you like Velcro and getting a free ride to a new site. We are rather fond of the old gentleman in his dark cave. Hanging from the cherry tree we have bird feeders, and under them sprouting grains, but if you recall, we potted up for the cereal project, as they are a winter wheat. We are coming to our front gate, closed for the time being. Our first visitors will enter by the side gate. Going through the pergola, we pass a teasel. Beloved by flower arrangers and good for a back scratch. By this raised bed we end our walk. In the bed are sedums and echeveria, desert plants with thick leaves to hold in water. They scorn our new water tap, doing very nicely with or without it. The past months have been a strange period for us. The garden is meant to be open for all to enjoy, where we can hold events for children and adults. But coronavirus has curtailed such activities. Lockdown, though, is coming to an end, and shortly will be open again, which we need to be, as how can you have a community garden without a community? We hope to see you soon.